Hi everyone, how are you doing? So there's something I need to explain to you. I need to tell you something about Hero Academy, especially since a few days ago I gave you the a general guide for you to assess the pro hero, and especially I also shared the one for all publicly instead of giving them to the pro hero in private. But I'm thinking that by giving the one for all in public would serve a better benefit for everyone, especially for every civilization, because civilization is sustained by the norms. So the higher the norms, the easier it will get for me to teach something to my children. The more things that I would teach you, the less it will be for me to teach my children. That there is still have for me to teach my. Alright, hold up. However, there are something that you probably have been guessed and probably wondered, and probably you need me to tell them by myself to make sure of it, that we don't actually we won't open another batch for the registration to become a hero, because as I said that the one for all that I shared you as well as the general guide are meant to be passed down by the pro hero to the next generation of heroes. So that means the next generation of heroes would register to Hero Association or Hero Academy not by registering themselves as new batch of registration, but by the system of recommendation by the current pro heroes. So we won't open a new registration batch for anyone to sign up to become another level, another generation of hero, but we will especially use the recommendation of the current pro hero to become the next generation of heroes, become the new member of the Hero Academy that will be renamed to become a Hero Association for good. Currently we call ourselves Hero Academy, but I'm planning to change it to become Hero Association. It's same association, it's same academy to association, it's same A. So we have a plan to change the name of Hero Academy to become Hero Association for good, and we won't open another batch of registration to become a pro hero. So if you didn't sign up to become pro hero last time, then it means you are never ever 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 going to become pro hero unless the current pro hero would promote you, would suggest you to become the next generation of hero. You'll become the second generation of heroes. Not only that, you will also be passed down the process of the one for all. So just as I've mentioned in the documents of the one for all, that one for all is meant to be passed down to the next generation of heroes. So that's why we are not going to open another batch of a registration unless you are promoted by the current pro hero to become the next generation of pro hero. However, there's also one thing else that I need to explain to you, that despite that probably you are very enthusiastic and happy to find yourself to become a pro hero. Currently, you are on your way on fighting and trying to keep up the challenges to become a worthy pro hero. However, I need to warn you something, that, and I might need to warn you because you probably didn't realize the fact that in whether in a story of a hero, whether in a movie of superhero, a hero could die. So your membership of Hero Academy is actually forever. It's permanent. However, there are some circumstances where a hero could die, right? So that means when you are no longer productive. I need to warn you this, and you gotta pay attention. When you are no longer productive and profitable as a pro hero, then there is a chance that we would probably need to deactivate and terminate you from being a pro hero, because in our storyline, in our superhero movie, a hero could die. Your membership in her academy is forever. We are not going to revoke your membership of her academy just because you are doing some crime, minor crime whatsoever. But I tell you that a hero could die, it's a fact, and we can't change that. So that when you are no longer productive and profitable, then there's a chance that we would probably need to deactivate and terminate your membership from her academy, and that means you are no longer would be able to use our facility and network and everything that we've got in her academy, right? So this is something that I need to warn you, because you're probably enthusiastic to become pro hero, and there is no risk from becoming pro hero, but there is actually a limit where your membership could be terminated, especially when you are no longer productive and profitable. So what's the use we would sustain your membership, because life is not forever, right? People could die, even superhero could die, so even a pro hero could be deactivated, right? So this is something that I need to warn you, because you probably would have guessed it, but I probably need to tell it to you in my own language. So I need to tell it to you straightforwardly. So here I'm telling you, yes, you could be deactivated and terminated. Your membership could be terminated, and we are not going to open another batch of registration to become a hero, pro hero. But we will accept the recommendation of current pro hero for anyone to become the next generation of heroes, no matter how old you are, even if you are 50. But if there is a pro hero who would suggest you to become their next generation, well, we would be gladly accept you in. Alright, so that's all that I need to tell you today. I hope you get some kind of enlightenment from what I just explained. And thanks for watching. See you next time.